Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts, and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Greetings everybody, guys. Let's take a look again on the gold market. So yesterday we said that, well, whether we like or not, but we have no choice and deal only with the tactical steps that are forming on the intraday charts. Currently on the daily, not much to do because its overall price action stands in a narrow range. No significant patterns have been formed since market has completed mostly this butterfly target. It turns to some slowly choppy action. So on the daily chart, we need to get something more. Here, just one detail that seems to be interesting, and maybe it will we will use it in the nearest time. Not this week, but on the next week, it could play a significant role. So take a look what we have. At the first glance, guys, in this action, you could suggest we have the bearish divergence with MACD right at completion of the butterfly. At the same time, the price action that we see here shows extended pattern of the bullish dynamic pressure. First, we talked about it in this moment, where trend was bearish, but price action was forming high highs, and that was the reason why we suggested taking out of the stop. Indeed, very soon it has happened. Market has completed this. Now take a look what we have. Market is keeping forming the high lows, while trend remains bearish. It means that we could get greater, more extended bullish dynamic pressure with some acceleration a bit later, next week, maybe within the 2 weeks. Why we do not treat it as the bearish divergence? Because it's obvious that we have the bearish divergence. Because mostly of the price action that has followed after the divergence. Usually, when you when you get the bearish divergence, price action shows immediate reaction to the downside. It should develop fast and more directionally with a more strength, some more straightforward action should be. But we do not have it here. Market shows gradual retracement, chopping slowly, turns back to these lows, then it stands right here, shows the pullback. This is not how the bearish action usually develops. This is too weak to the background of this divergence. So if we suggest that this is butterfly by itself, it's reversal pattern. And we see so weak reversal, so weak action that it can't just reach even the 30% support. This is something wrong with this divergence, guys. On the bullish divergences, this is a bit different story. But on the bearish divergence, these are very often the moment that you should pay attention to. If market doesn't show fast action, not necessarily this kind of action, but it should be direct, and maybe it will be slower, but market should start action. If it doesn't start it, it means that something was wrong with the divergence. That's why I think that, well, currently it's not clear yet, and that could be a useful thing that we need to keep in mind right now. That's actually all that we have on the daily. On the intraday charts, first we need to start with the hourly chart, because it will show what to expect on the follow time frame chart. Here's what we have, guys, for today. Both of our scenarios have been completed yesterday. On the upper direction, we said keep an eye on the OP, despite that we have the confidence it should be reached. That's just how the Judd Napoli talks about it in his book. What to do if markets has the target just above the confidence. What usually happens. And that precisely happened. Market has hit the OP and collapsed below the confidence. So as Cartridge triple to sell has been completed. Those who have taken short, minimum retracement has happened 30%. The target is completed. As ABC pattern is completed to the upside. That's two setups that we discussed. What to do now? Now, guys, based on this type action, I would suggest that market could start dropping, because here we do not have really straightforward action right to the XOP. It's very choppy and slow action. Besides, we have the different action on the currency market and on the stock market that suggests that gold stands in depression. And from that standpoint, market could start dropping. So we have garbage triple to sell and two grabbers that have been formed. Both of them suggest the drop below these lows. It means that currently it would be better to wait and do not take any new longs. So you could initiate the new short position probably here based on this garbage triple to sell with a tight stop, maybe even above this area. Waiting for a reaction on the grabbers and possible drop. And this type of reaction leads us to idea that we have on the 4 time frame chart. Because on the 4 time frame chart, it is unclear what to expect. We have the healthy bounce, but market retests this resistance. But what next? In general, we have the bullish trend, and it suggests that probably we should expect for a probable upward continuation. But taking into consideration the type of action that we have here, well, it is possible that market could form the butterfly, because take a look, XOP target has not been hit totally. It shows reaction on 1688, 1689, 1690 area, but the XOP target has not been reached. And if grabbers will work and market drop below these lows, that really could lead to the further downward action on the gold. Market finally will hit the area that we have specified previously. So that's what we could get today. In the current circumstances, guys, well, it's difficult to take the long position. So, of course, chance exists that maybe something will change, everything will reversal up, market will continue to the XOP, but the current with this environment, well, personally, I do not want to take the long position here in the current moment. So, let's see what will happen today on the gold. As you can see, again, we do not have any super setups. They are all minor setups and not really very clear setups, but that's this is the nature of the gold market. It's not very often in the gold market when you have something really obvious, something really very clear. It's everything you have to do with this sort of the trading setups. Let's see what will happen.